Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. This watch is an early Hanukkah present to myself. Nobody's going to buy me watches. Everyone's afraid to buy me watches, and maybe that's a good thing. So if I want to watch and make it a special one for Hanukkah, I'm going to have to do it myself. And I found a pretty good one. My father, rest in peace, my father, was a big fan of the Tudor Black Bay 58 lineup. He had many. Except for one, I wasn't a particularly big fan of them. And I was going to keep that one, but then I was offered a trade that I couldn't pass up. So all those watches were sold off to fund other projects or other things. Mostly the college education of my daughters. But I do like one or two of the Black Bays. And one of them that I saw recently was a Black Bay that is in this box right here, made with a unique case material. I've never owned a watch made out of sterling silver or 925 silver. So this is a first for me. I've had watches made out of steel, yellow gold, white gold, platinum, titanium, ceramic, even what they call Brightlight, Breitling's ultra lightweight composite material. They call it Brightlight, but never silver until now. So inside the outer box is, of course, the inner box, and that's the paperwork from the place of purchase, which was European Watch Company. I actually threw a question to my guy Robert over at European Watch, asking him what he thought of this watch. And he says, I think it's a great watch to pick up. And we got one in recently in beautiful condition. We haven't listed it yet. I said, well, what do you want for it? And he gave me a price that was too good to pass up. So this watch never actually made it onto their website before I scooped it up. And inside the Tudor box, and we'll get to the beautiful watch in a minute, you get the normal paperwork, warranty card and all that good stuff. In here, a little storage compartment, which has the little plastic thingy for the cover. A buckle, which I'll get to in a minute, and the standard strap that came with it, which is kind of a taupe gray NATO-like bracelet, strap, hang tag. But I don't like these kind of straps, so I took one of my Collareb leather straps out of my stash, swapped the sterling silver Tudor buckle onto it, hence why you have a spare buckle. This is the standard Collareb buckle. And there you go. I have a Tudor Black Bay 58 925 sterling silver with a exhibition case back. Although I have to agree with Tim Masso. I think it was Tim Masso reviewed one of these watches recently. And he actually said that he would have preferred a solid case back with extra silver to this exhibition case back. Because quite frankly, this movement is not what I would call the most attractive thing in the world. I mean, it's a rotor and a 3/4 base plate or cover plate. There's nothing to look at. So why wouldn't you, Tudor, make a solid case back? But that's neither here nor there. So we have this sterling silver cased Tudor Black Bay 58. Other than that, it's a typical Tudor Black Bay 58. It's the same case dimensions, same lug to lug, same movement. I'll go over all that in a minute. It's a no-date version. It is taupe colored, or an interesting shade of gray for those of us who see in 16 colors instead of 256. It has a 120 click die bezel, excellent feel, coinage bezel, which I love. Lines up perfectly, as you would expect. The first 15 minutes are demarcated by single minute slashes, and then every 5 minutes for the next 45 minutes. Oversized screw-down crown with the Tudor rose. I like the fact that it has a little bit of patina to it. It's not all shiny. It has a little bit of, character to it. Unscrews very smoothly. There's only one pull-out indentation, and that's for time setting. And of course, you can see it hacks the movement. Push it back in, movement starts up, screw it down, and you have your full water resistance. This is, of course, a COSC movement. Very, very accurate. Once I set the watch, I didn't have to do a thing to it. You have a Tudor signed rotor. Doesn't look like a custom rotor or anything, but it is what it is. Sapphire crystals front and rear. It's kind of a boxed sapphire on top. It's flat. It is the caliber MT 5400 COSC movement. That means it's adjusted in 6 positions instead of the normal 5. It is a chronograph, officially certified chronograph. Let's see. Aluminum bezel insert. And it is a matte finish. Matches the dial. 120 click bezel, like I said. And a pretty hefty 70-hour power reserve. So this is a true weekender watch. Snowflake hour hand. Baton style minute hand, little snowflake second hand as well. Applied indices, fully loomed, of course, and just getting in on that dial. Everything is a matte finish. It's very much like my Tudor Pelagos. In terms of the finish, it's a matte finish, very non-reflective. Make an excellent dive watch. Will not attract the barracuda. Which, having once gone scuba diving and come not face to face, but in close proximity to a couple of barracuda while I was on the dive, a barracuda is a fairly large, thin, bullet-shaped fish where the first third of the fish's teeth, and very skittish. It's like the Doberman pincer of the undersea world. And when they bite you, they bite for keeps. So, and they are attracted to pretty shiny things. You can see on my wrist, the watch fits very nice, even though it is a 39 millimeter case. Not within my normal, buying arena. I usually try and stay above 40. Usually try to go 41 to 44. So, but I had experience with the other Black Bays, and I knew this watch was a little broad across the wrist, so it wouldn't look like a clown show by wearing this watch. And it fits beautifully. off. It's a very interesting buckle. It's like normally it has 3 spring bars in it when it's on that other strap. I had to take one out in order for it to lay flat on the collar rib. But the middle spring bar location fits the tang buckle area on the collar. Of course, obviously there should be a buckle or a tang there, but there isn't. But what are you going to do? And of course, it has the tang buckle right there on its own spring bar. It is curiously unsigned, but it is signed on the underside, but it's not signed on the top. But it is a Tudor buckle. And as I said, it is a 39 millimeter diameter case, 200 meter water resistance, so it is a true diver, 11.9 millimeters thick, 20 millimeter lug width, and on the tip to tip, it is 47.6 millimeters. All those measurements were taken from the Tudor website. I think it looks pretty good on this collar rib. I like the contrast of the black against the taupe. I don't think getting a gray or a taupe or a blue strap on this watch would work as well as a black one. And I really like this watch. I think it was a good pickup. And as I said, I have had Black Bay 58s in the past. This one came on my radar fairly recently, thanks to a few other reviewers whom I trust, including Random Rob. And they seem to like the watch, and their wrist sizes are similar to mine, or in the case of Random Rob, pretty much the same. So if it fit them, it would fit me without looking silly. And obviously I knew if I worked with my guy Robert up at European Watch, unsponsored mention, by the way. And if I had gotten the watch and I had put it on and it didn't look right, he would have taken it back. I think. Hope so. I've never had to test that theory because every watch I've gotten from European, I've kept. So there's that. But I like the watch. I'm keeping this one. So happy Hanukkah 2023 to me. Hanukkah, by the way, starts on December 7th. So not too far from when this video will release. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it to be entertaining, informative, useful. If you did, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithms. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try and insult me, you are going to try to troll me, or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, but you have not subscribed, and obviously if you're new to the channel, you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I have a goal of trying to get to 3,000 subs. I know it's a modest goal. It's a modest-sized channel I have here. But I do promise a nice reward when I hit 3,000, a nice opportunity to pick up a new watch, or new-to-you watch, in a contest that will celebrate getting to 3,000 subs. When you click that sub button, don't forget to click the bell icon too, so that when I upload or create new content, you will be alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy, so please, when you're out and about, be careful, be safe, be well. See you soon.